I'm the chief psychiatrist at the Staten Island Developmental Disabilities Services Office. I took the training with Peggy Phoenix Dubro for all 13 phases of the EMF balancing technique. I am a teacher of teacher for phase 1 to 4, teacher from phase 1 to 8, and a practitioner for phases 1 to phase 13. Peggy Phoenix Dubro is an expert in the energy of love, and that led her to the discovery of the Universal Calbration Lattice. From within the Universal Calbration Lattice originated the EMF balancing technique, a system for the delivery of the energy love for the world of humanity. I have integrated this technology, I should say this elegant, cutting-edge technology, into my practice in mental health and healing. And this is my message to the world. And thank you.
I discovered Peggy's work only 2.5 years ago. I had a dream about part of the UCL 10 years before that, and when I saw the video of the UCL, my whole body was like shivering, and it was a feeling I had in my dream before, so I knew I had to learn about it. And the feeling about it is like being an instrument and being tuned like a tuning fork, extending the energy and receiving energy, and the effect for me and is very peaceful, very centering, kind of you feel bigger, you feel also more relaxed about life. Most also just watch her energy if you have a chance to be with her. There is love, light, joy. Just look at her.
I have a consulting company in San Jose, California, and Peggy's work has resonated to the core for me. I teach people how to stay well. I teach workplace wellness and work-life balance. Into my life personally, I have so many goals and so many dreams, and one of my problems is prioritizing. This gives me a strategy, a way to prioritize, simplify things, and look at surrounding factors and stay on course.
I came to the Cryon seminar, and I must say, as soon as Peggy walked onto the stage, I got goosebumps all over my body, and I was just blown away. It was not only what she said, but how she said it, and the energy that she has absolutely resonated with something in me, and I'm so happy to be here today to do this workshop. And I said to Peggy, I'm someone who is not very good at managing her energy, and I just feel certain that this is going to teach me a great deal, and I'm looking forward to learning even more.
I met Peggy about a year ago. I work over the Creative Life Center, Sedona Creative Life Center, and she walked in to do the first program I had ever seen, and I didn't know who she was. And I just had to go up to this beautiful, angelic looking woman and say, your energy is just incredible. And she goes, well, aren't you lovely? She says, would you like to attend my class? So I went to the class and I sat and listened for a day, and I was forever changed because she made a lot of things clear, and this whole thing about energy started me to want to learn more about energy. And the more I got to know Peggy, the more I wanted to emulate what she gives to people. So she's made a really profound effect. She's had a very profound effect on my life because of who she is and what she does for people. And I don't care where you go, she gives the same to everyone, and it's just pure beauty. And that's something that she teaches around the world. And I think it's a wonderful thing. She's quite the being to be on this planet at this time, at this moment in time.
I am from Russia. I live in Moscow. For several years, I practice EMF balancing technique. This is a wonderful tool to be in peace with yourself and to be in balance and in harmony with yourself and with all other people in your world. And I love to practice it in my daily life. Also, I am a teacher of EMF balancing technique, and I love to teach people to use this technique in their life. I love to see how people can change their lives and how they can be in balance, how they can really co-create their so beautiful lives. I want to say thank you, Peggy, for developing this technique and for being here on this planet, and for your light and for your beautiful love for all of us.
In 2002, I met Peggy Phoenix Dubro, the originator of the EMF balancing technique. I was going to a seminar and saw the picture of the lattice and fell in love with the EMF work. Since then, I've been to classes, and I'm a teacher of teachers, and I'm learning the lattice logic for children this weekend. It's very exciting work. I love to share it with others. Every year I go with myself and sometimes bring my children who I've trained to be EMF practitioners, and we go to LSU, to university, to do introductory sessions on the students there and assist them with learning more about the lattice. I'm very appreciative for Peggy for the opportunity to learn this work. Thanks, Peggy.
I became familiar with Peggy about a year ago when I first saw her at a Cryon conference. And the thing about Peggy that I want to let people know is that until you've been around somebody who has that much love in their heart, you really don't know what it's like being around love like that, to feel love, to feel the energy of love coming from a teacher somebody who goes and travels all over the world. You would think you were the most important person to her. And you are at that moment. You really feel like you're all she cares about. And it's so nice to have somebody that really loves and cares about you to help take you to the next level in your life.
You know, as I started working with the EMF, I started to get stronger. My energy started to organize, and I started to direct it exactly where I need it. And the changes start coming to my life. And that way, I have continued using the EMF, and I have, my life is different. Now I feel in peace and happy.
I've been doing this work for about 10 years, 9 years, and it has become the joy of my life. When I first met Peggy, I thought she was an angel in disguise. I still think she is. This work has brought me to places I couldn't even dream about. It has transformed my life. And I want to thank Peggy so much for bringing this work into the world. And big hugs and lots of thanks to you. Thank you, Peggy, from all my heart.
I've known Peg, I guess, for about, I guess it's going on 10 years now. And in thinking what I want to say about this work, I came up with an analogy. I realized what I had done is I had painted my world into a little small corner. And that was my reality. And then Peg comes along and she blows it. She blows it all up. Excuse me, I'm thinking I'm experiencing what it was like. At first I fought that because that meant I was wrong. My world was small and limited, and I thought that's all there was. And with this work, I've been able to see a wider reality. And I've been able to create it moment by moment. And that's how it really is, guys. That's how it really is.